Jackson.
Keep it here. You found the Black Sphere.
Good morning, Kevin Jackson. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. You were talking about that white jumpsuit, dude. I got a Tom Jones one. I got an Elvis one. I got all kinds of.
Oh, do you really? Why do you have so? Oh, okay. I was about to say. Why does Kevin Jackson have so many white jumpsuits?
So is Neil Diamond? Is that tonight?
Yes, tonight, buddy.
Get out of here,
Yeah,
man. I thought I was going to score some tickets to Neil Diamond. Jeez.
Oh.
What's going on over there at that radio station?
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know you were interested in them.
Oh, no, I mentioned it. I told you guys. We joked about it because I was like, I talked about, what's that song you did, Turn on the Hard Light? That's one of my favorite Neil Diamond songs. You know, when he sings the E.T. thing.
Well, stand by. Maybe we'll have to pull some strings for you.
You got to pull some strings, man. I got to check out Neil Diamond. I am a huge fan, and I don't care if black people know it. I'm a huge fan of Neil Diamond. Don't get me in there singing.
So what's your take? First of all, are you paying attention to this freak out over Sean Spicer? I mean, this is a group of individuals. Apparently, it's two-pronged. One is he dared to say that Hitler, he didn't by saying that Assad is not as bad, is worse than Hitler. They're apparently complaining that that's taking away the evilness of Hitler. I mean, people are just jumping all over the place. At the same time, comparing Donald Trump to Hitler. It's like, you got to be kidding me.
So Hitler is the whipping boy, and the left can use Hitler anytime it chooses. But if we use Hitler, then it's an affront. You know, it's an affront to society. Quite frankly, it's one of those things, Jamie, honestly, that we have to learn to ignore.
Yeah.
As conservatives, that these guys are going to be hyperbole on everything that we do. I'm more focused on the beautiful thing that Donald Trump has done when he bombed Syria and the long-range implications of that. I don't think people have really thought about it, because I talked to a guy today. He's like, well, that's not in the American interest. And I said, okay, so if we want to look at it that way, that act in and of itself isn't. But what did it do? What was the ripple effect? The ripple effect was, first of all, Donald Trump bombed Syria, and then he said to Xi Jinping, hey, you ready for dinner? And he goes to dinner with the Chinese prime minister, who's got to be blowing up his phone. His aides' phones are blowing up. Donald Trump just bombed Syria, and then we're sitting here at dinner. Putin, so he's now dissociated himself from Putin, because Putin and Assad are spooning buddies. So that deflates the left in that regard. He sends a shot over the bow to China to say, look, if you think I'm not serious about my negotiations on trade, you better think again, because they probably didn't expect that. So what do you need to expect? So then what does China do? China says to North Korea, hey, if you do these nuclear tests and any of that fallout or any ramifications from China across the Yaku River, then we're going to be bombing you. And then they amassed 150,000 troops on the border. And I don't know if you found out today, they just canceled a coal order with North Korea, and they're going to accept United States coal instead. Now, you put all that in perspective and say, what did that one little bombing foray do for Syria? And you line all that up. What it said is America is serious about our interest. And we're serious about making sure that the world understands that we are unpredictable, and we will do what we think is in the best interest of not only the world, but certainly America.
Well, I also believe, I think Trump also the president laid out very explicitly two aspects of our national interest. One would be avoiding the proliferation of chemical weapons usage, because Syria violated the chemical weapons convention, and two, refugees. We've had a problem. That's all we've been talking about, is a Syrian refugee problem. So to not get involved in stopping the flow of refugees out of Syria by ending what's causing them to flee, that's in our national interest as well. Can you hang on, though?
Yeah.
Because I got to take a break, and I want to talk to you more about that and United Airlines, and we got Skip Weber coming on. But yeah, he laid it out pretty clearly, the national interest. Now, regime change and us getting involved further, I don't think is in the offing. I hope it's not.
I don't either. But I want to say one other thing about the China thing. The other thing that he did was he got China. He said he's going to get China to deal with North Korea. So he said this in a campaign. They should be dealing with North Korea.
Yeah, let me.
And the point I was making is that's what they're doing.
Okay,
they took away the coal, etc.
I want to finish this off when we come back, buddy. Hang on.
Watch out for the Chinese.